there. So this is our early video. First I thought I will take a video like yesterday after lunch, but then after lunch I have some other tasks, and then it is very humid also. So later your brain, do you think that the temperature affects your quality of thinking? In the sense, the way you communicate, the way you process your thinking, is that affected by the weather? Think about it, okay? I think it does. Sometimes when you go outside, like I've told you before, sometimes when I go outside and it's very, very hot, it's very humid, and you walked a lot in sun, but when I come back I have so much of energy, though I've sweat so much. I just want to make a video or do something out of it, because there is so much of energy and so much of what do you say, the quality of thinking can be expressed better when you go outside in sun. At the same time, when you're indoor and it's very humid, I don't know why you don't feel like making a video, or you just want to talk something blah blah blah, like the ordinary talks that we have. But to talk with so much of energy, when you step outside, it makes a lot of difference, even though it is hot. So I was telling you, if I wait for a while and then make a video after lunch, it's going to be difficult for me to think, because it is very humid down, and that's the reason I thought, let me just finish it now before lunch. Okay, so how much time does it make for me to just talk like this, in the sense, take the camera and talk and make a video on nothing, absolutely, in the sense you're not going out anywhere. If you are outside, you have so much to talk about, I watch a lot of vlogs, though very choosy, because it has to be informative or entertaining. Obviously those are the two clauses we all look for when we watch some vlogs, but even in that you can be choosy, right? So I'm very choosy in watching vlogs, and sometimes when I really like it and when I think it is helpful for other people to watch it, I usually share it on my Facebook as well. So I've seen that so many people travel all around and they have so much to talk about, and those vlogs are really interesting, because see, exposure makes all the difference. Once I had gone to railway station, in the sense I had to go to the passport office, and I made a vlog there, though wearing that mask and all. It was much better because I was so excited about it. It was outside somewhere. So if you're going outside, it's a different matter. But if you're making a vlog out of nothing, it's you absolutely must think of this question: how much time does it take for me to just stand in front and talk about something when I have every day? You won't believe, I think of coming up with a theme, in fact, so it's easier for me. But I don't know, somehow I'm just lazy and it never so happens, and I end up coming with nothing, and just on the spot, whatever come to my head, I talk on that. So what did I do in chamber yesterday? I said that moreover, it's better if I speak on something that I have already read or written while I was in the chamber. So today there was nothing much. Oh my god. Well, those are squirrels. They're fighting. I never knew the squirrels can run so fast when they fight. Anyway, let's come back. So I did nothing much in chamber because there was nothing to read as such. Sometimes the day goes like that, you don't find anything interesting to read. It was just about Prime Minister Modi ji's visits to Gujarat, which is coming up for the 3 days in November, and his visit to Bangalore on November 11th. That was the most interesting thing I read. And then, of course, I read about some things that is happening abroad, and still, there's nothing which I can share here. Okay, so that's it. So coming back to the question, how much time does it take for me to just show up? It takes nothing, in fact. In the sense, I look for the lighting, and is it okay for me to take a video now, and I just show up. That's how I do it. I first try inside because I like making a video inside. It helps me focus, and if it doesn't look like the lighting is good there, then I show up. Then I bring the thing outside and we do it here. Okay, lighting is very important, isn't it? So from today, not today, from last 3 weeks I've been did I mention about it that I am going to start something called as deep meditation in my own way? Could you just tell me how you people meditate? Because is it a part of your schedule at all? I'm not telling that it has to be done every day, but is it a part of your routine for at least for a while, or maybe once a week? Or do you think that there is a way you can meditate other than the formal way which we do? Okay, I like to know that. What are the ways, and why do you do that? Why did you feel that you need to do it? Is it because somebody else is doing, or is it because you wanted to do because you felt like doing it from within you? Is it because of that? So for me, I always, the thing is that I just want to be, as I told you the other day, it's very important for me to be in the present moment, and clarity of thought is very important for me. So for that, I started spending some time meditating, which is very funny way of doing it. Nothing of it goes with the formal way of doing it. And the other day I also mentioned about the power of intuitions that we have, the intuitions which we often ignore. So one of those intuitions was for me about getting well from my muscle injury which I had, and I've recovered from it totally. And every time I sit to meditate or pray, you can call it prayer or meditation, for me it's both together. So that quiet time when I sit, I always thank Almighty for helping me recover out of it, because I know how it was, how bad it was. So when I look back, that's something that I think my entire life I would be thankful for that, because it was that bad. So that intuition worked. And there are some other intuitions which I would not like to state publicly. It's something private. So for that, you just keep your fingers crossed. And the other thing, the inner message that I got the other day is about meditation, that it is time for you to engage in some deep meditation using all your senses. And I've been working on that, and I hope that I've started it in a different way from last 2 days, and it works for me. So do you know there is something called as Diya meditation? Diya meditation is nothing but it helps you develop your concentration. When you focus on something, your brain gets better. When you were a child, you were asked to develop your concentration by looking on a dot that is drawn in a white canvas or even on the wall. When you focus on something, it is not necessary that what you focus on is able to to take you to that level. But there are some things when you use most of your senses, it actually helps you to focus and strengthen your core in the sense your sanctuary, your inner sanctuary, or whatever you call it. Okay, so that is very important for me, because unless that is strengthened, you can be very distracted, you can be influenced by every trouble there is around, and you don't know how to handle it. You get angry, you get depressed, you get sad, you want to control everything, and it doesn't seem like to be in your control. So all these things happen only when your inner sanctuary is not clear, or probably it's not strong. Just like the muscles we have, we need to also strengthen the inner part, and for that meditation helps. And if you cannot meditate, you can this developing your concentration helps a lot. So that is something I've started, and I'll keep you updated on that, how it works, so that you can also do it. And when your concentration is good, it is not just for the work life of it. It's also when you can concentrate on something so well, it helps you to meditate better. I tell you that. And I don't know what happens, but your brain works better when you do that. Can you see the change of shade suddenly? The sun is gone, and it's all so pleasant outside. We expect rain from Monday, so let's see. If it rains, I'm going to definitely show you what it looks like when it rains again and again. In the sense, I know I've been showing that, but you need to see it again and again. So today is also my dance day, not dance from so long, because fearing that I'm going to lose weight again. Oh my god, I never knew that you're coming to this stage of having lost your weight so much. Like in my 20s, I lost a lot of weight, so now I've got myself to that stage where I am trying to gain some weight in some way, and then just keep it that way. Yeah, so because of that, whatever I do it with a lot of caution, just wanting not to lose any more weight. I comb my hair this way, so my silver hair is visible, but I don't think it is visible at all because there's no sun. But I can see it in the mirror, and I really like silver hair. You know, something that I always wanted. God has been so nice to me that it took a while. देर है मगर अंधेर नहीं, कहते हैं ना, देर से आए मगर दुरुस्त आए. बहुत सारे quotes हैं अगर देखा जाए तो, which teaches us about the value of patience. You know, be patient in life. हमेशा अच्छी चीज़ पाने के लिए पेशेंस की ज़रूरत होती है. मुझे ये सब बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है. I don't like these quotes anymore which talks of patience, because I think I've crossed that limit where I can be patient. So now my stage is of impatience. बिल्कुल patience नहीं है मुझ में, तो मुझसे कोई भी patience की बात ना करे. Oh my god, these squirrels, I don't know what's wrong with them. They've been fighting, or I don't know, they're playing around. So many of them make a hell of noise, like little children. Okay, so that's about it. Tomorrow definitely I'm going to come up with a theme. Okay, so since I didn't read anything today, I can't speak on anything else. So I'll let you know more on Diya meditation, okay, and deep meditation. And I'm so interested to know what are your ways of meditating, and more interested in knowing how did you get the feeling that you need to be doing this, in what way it helps you, and how did you come into this. Is it by like my mother, when she was alive, I brought her to Art of Living and the meditation, because she was very, very short-tempered and very irritated most of the time, you know. So I just wanted her to feel better and strengthen her in some way. It would help in many ways, in fact, because exposure, as I keep telling, it makes a lot of difference. When you go outside, when you mingle with people, it makes a lot of difference. And not just that, meditation, I never knew if it is going to help her in some way, but in the beginning she was very excited of joining the art of living classes. And but the thing is that she could never do it herself and take her to that level which I'm talking about. So the thing was, every now and then she would want to go to the course or be there, so that she will bring that power with her, which lasts only very few days. That's something I observed in my mother. So that's how it is. So let me know how it works for you, and do you ever meditate, and what inspired you, what brought you into this, and which are the areas it helps you. You know, I want to know more about the mind part of it more than the body. So take care. Be back tomorrow.